Good morning, yo, 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 yo.
Good morning. Do it to me, NCR.
Good morning.
Do it to me.
Evening, afternoon, whatever. Remember, we're putting the show on for Griffey, and Griffey's not even here, even though it is 10 a.m. in Griffey time. He should be here and listening to us.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, Griffey's a solid bro.
Yeah, well, he said he wanted all our times to include his time, too, or else we'd be discriminating. And where is he?
He has a solid see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Those are your words, not mine.
It should be your words because that is a term of endearment in his land.
That is true. That is true.
So tonight we are gathered as it was Kentucky Derby Day, and I think I shared on my Discord server that my dad always wanted Kentucky Fried Chicken on Kentucky Derby Day.
Makes complete sense. Makes complete sense.
There would be always an accident of sorts, and there would also be craziness of sorts. You know, one year he spilled his soda all over himself, or he dropped the chicken, or whatever. And it would be followed by something stupid happening, like he would somehow fall asleep after putting polygrip on his dentures, and then lose his dentures, and we'd find them polygripped underneath his bed directly underneath him. I don't know how that would happen, but it was like someone was pulling a prank on him, because literally you'd have to pull the damn thing, because they had, you know, the polygrip had set, and you'd have to pull it off the bottom of the bed.
Thank God I don't have to deal with that part.
Yeah.
I'm just clipped in.
Today, instead of doing the bucket of chicken, I got everybody individual meals because I had coupons and I could use it up since I need to use up my KFC points because for some reason, scroll below, I'm losing KFC for at least 2 years. I wonder why.
You're the one who went with the KFC right in the first place.
Blah, 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 blah.
Your heart will thank you.
Encouraged it.
Your heart will thank you.
I think we could all agree we would give you a reprieve for Kentucky Derby.
No, we can't have reprieves, or else I get back on or else I end up violating it. In fact, as you know, I've gone over a year without ice cream.
Yes.
It's been well over a year because I remember Rose wanted me to have a day off for her birthday, which is, I believe, the 6th. Not the 5th, but the 6th of this month. And Dan said, no, you can't do that. And okay, fine.
Why are we listening to him?
But that was last year.
This was a year ago.
That was last year, before the split. And that was like 3 weeks before anything had happened with him. Anyway, today, they have chicken and waffles on the menu. And I have never tried it. And they have their little syrup packet. And, okay, so I pour some of the syrup on the waffle. Not much, just a little squareful. Thinking that this is a huge-ass thick waffle. Well, it's not. And before I know it, I have syrup dripping down my hand, onto my shorts, onto my sock.
Yeah.
Onto half my arm is covered in syrup. And I'm just wondering what the hell happened.
I can explain that. I can explain that. This is something that happened to me before. That is your dad letting you know, I'm still here, buddy, and I'm still going to cause shenanigans for you. Because something similar happened to me after my brother passed a few months ago. We were in the middle of the store shopping, and all of his favorite songs he used to torture me with was playing in a fucking loop.
Oh, God. Well, okay, it gets worse, though. I get cleaned up, I finish dinner, and Tiger, our biggest, shyest cat, he's 25 pounds, he comes up on my desk, and he goes to the little bookcase next to me. He's about 3 foot tall, and he goes to sleep on it. I'm like, I don't think anything of it, but my pills are in a container underneath him, a little open-faced storage container. As I'm sliding the container of pills out, Mr. Tiger gets startled, jumps straight up in the air, lands in the bottle of pills, launching them everywhere, and after the cleanup, I'm missing a prescription bottle of pills that is nowhere in the 3 to 5 feet around the desk, so he must have launched them somewhere across the room that I can't see yet. Thankfully, it's my blood pressure pills that'll be refilled next week, so there was only a couple of pills left in it, but still, I'm like, where the hell did these pills go? So we will be searching the office tomorrow morning to find everything, because Tiger got freaked out and somehow landed in the same thing he was freaked out by. I don't know. We're having fun, I guess.
We're having fun.
Today, absolutely nothing is going on. Chili has not gone back on the air with any updates to the board game that was supposed to be completed on yesterday, shipping next week. We have no Lane Meyer updates. We have no Craig Henry updates. We have no updates from LIA. It's like everyone's taking the week off.
I have a question.
Sure.
How many sidebar on Friday for Karen Reed?
Oh, that's easy. I can pull that one up.
Was it 18?
18.
Yep. God, what a memory I have. Damn.
18.
You are on fire.
Damn.
18.
This is like the best day ever for you.
Damn.
Is that the record, or were there more?
I think the record was 20.
Yeah.
I think the record was 20.
Damn. On fire.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
and-
watching so we don't have to.
Yes, Carson, you had...
Yeah, it was
you
a
had
good day.
pants-
It's a
You
good
had
day
pants-
for Karen. A good day.
For therapy, so I couldn't be there for the whole
No.
time.
Well,
You take care of
Well-
yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
we did have a pants newscast this morning, but then we ran out of news. So I told him to go to sleep, because Pants and I put those... I write them starting at 2 a.m., then he reads them at 4 a.m. So, yeah. There's nothing so far today, so we're going to have tomorrow off from the news. I told him to sleep.
Where is he?
Pants?
Yeah, is he on the East Coast or the West Coast?
Pants
In
is
the Midwest.
middle.
He's in the
Oh,
Midwest.
I know where he's at. Okay, but I remember. Okay, all right.
He's still Central Time.
Yeah, I know where he's at. I
He is
remember.
where it
And-
counts.
Mhm.
Yeah, Pants' schedule is so weird that...
Yeah, their state bird is the mosquito. I know where he's at.
Yeah, sometimes he wakes up at like 1 a.m. his time and is up. Sometimes he's not up till 3 a.m. Then he's up until the show
right.
premieres, and then he goes back to sleep.
Yeah, I know where he's at.
Okay.
But yeah, he likes to do the news. I'll just get copy to him by 4 a.m. my time, and then he'll read it. I'll put it together, and we've been trying to have the newscast up by about 8 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time, so you have something to lead into the Karen Reed coverage each day. Speaking of the Karen Reed coverage, we will be back with you every weekday this week, all day, because they're reached that point in the trial where it's 5 days without a break.
I'll be taking breakfast sandwich orders. Yep.
I was asked a question by a viewer.
Yeah.
Are we going to be covering the P. Diddy trial?
No.
They were just
For the panel, we talked about driver's ed. What's the craziest thing that happened to you when you were in driver's ed?
me personally.
Yeah.
I never took driver's ed. I don't have a driver's license.
Oh.
Yeah. I took it privately.
We had an instructor that would fall asleep, and everyone knew it.
Okay, you got it,
Hey,
Lisa.
Facebook Karen.
Hey,
Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, I took it privately because I'm born in June, and I would have had to wait to take it. And my mother had narcolepsy, which is extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
So I started driving at 13 so that we wouldn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a long story. Anyway.
When I took it, we were in downtown Bellevue, and one of the guys went the wrong way. We were going to trade drivers in a McDonald parking lot. And when the next person went to back out, a car pulled up and we were going the wrong way and they start honking. So the guy put it in reverse and we went through the drive-through backwards. Because the stupid car wouldn't let us go. So I'm behind the driver's ed teacher. I rolled down the window and ordered fries and a drink. We were stuck in line and I paid for it and we had to go all the way through it backward. Because the stupid driver wouldn't pull over 2 feet to let us go past if she could go in.
I never took driver's ed because I lived in a very large town with really good public transportation.
Oh.
And now that I moved back to my hometown in Ohio, it's such a small town, I can walk everywhere.
My elementary school town was like that. But Jim can tell you how crazy Bellevue is.
Yeah, it's
every corner has a light. Every freaking corner, and everybody runs the light. And we were having to learn to drive in Bellevue with people running lights. Once a week, our car would witness an accident. But I wondered if anybody else had any other like wacky person they had to take driver's ed with.
My dad taught me how to drive, and this was in the period where more often than not, driving on the highway, he was almost over in the grass. So I was learning just so I could take over the wheel from him. So I don't know the rules of the road or anything. I know how to keep the car straight.
See, I was taught in a stick shift, and if we killed my oldest half sister and I, if we killed the car, we couldn't drive for a week. So he would put us on hills, hoping we would kill the car, so he didn't have to teach us. But she misbehaved, so she didn't get her permit in time, and we got him at the same time. Then she stole a car, so she didn't get her license till after mine. And it wasn't the parents' car; it was another car.
Well, I used to steal my brother's car and go pick up all of my friends, and then we would park 2 blocks away and walk to driver's ed.
Well, in elementary school, the town I lived in was under 600 people, closer to 500. So very small town. Then we moved out here into crazy traffic.
Thankfully, Franklin Town, where we used to live, didn't have any traffic most days. So I could do everything. But I think I've told the story many times that I can't see in 3D. With my glasses on, it's better, but the world around me appears flat. Everything is like watching TV. You know, not 3D TV, just everything is smooth in front of me. And I can't parallel park worth a damn. But thankfully, Pennsylvania, you're not required to parallel park.
I am a professional.
In Pennsylvania, you have to do a 3-point turn, and yet it still took me 3 tries on the driver's test to perfect that. the last time. I did it, got so excited that I was speeding a little bit. The instructor's like, yeah, you might want to slow down there. I'm trying to pass you this time.
Yeah, I wonder if that
anyway.
girl, ever got her license on Judge what's his name, who could not parallel park for the life of her.
Oh, that lady, yeah. Judge Simpson. Yeah, Judge Simpson.
She
Yeah.
failed
Yes, she
it
did.
like 20
yes,
times.
she did. Yes, she did.
I'm good at parallel park, but when I took my test to get my license
on February 26th, 2020,
block to parallel park with nobody.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into Drunk Girl. We did have a very big complainer the other day because we featured someone from Illinois who may have looked like somebody else. I don't know. Wasn't intentional. There was a comment made. She's been pissy about it. So just to piss this person off again, let's try somebody else.
From Illinois. I swear.
I don't know if
from Illinois.
From Illinois.
Might be from Illinois.
Illinois.
Police respond to a vehicle crash involving a suspected intoxicated driver.
Hi.
It's Florida.
I'm fine. Everything okay with everybody?
I can parallel park blindfolded.
I want you to very safely, okay? No. It's already in park. It's already in park.
Well,
so I just need you to step out of your car.
That's the southeast,
okay?
Not the northeast.
Right. See that button?
Southeast Illinois. That's it.
No. It's in the southeast. Not in the northeast.
Okay.
So nowhere near the other place.
Oh, okay. The other place.
Yes, nowhere near the other place.
Nowhere near the other place.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near.
And yeah. Okay.
There to stop the engine of the car. Hit that button, please. Hit the button. What's your name? Barbara? Hi, Barbara. Can you turn off your car?
Hi, Barbara.
Okay, Barbara.
You're really drunk.
Wait.
Can you get out of the car?
Is
Barbara.
the car supposed... Look, maybe it's just me, but there's trim on the front door.
Yeah.
But no
Not
trim
on
on the back.
The back door. Yep.
And it looks
the way
to
the
me
kids...
like there's supposed to be trim on the back because there's a dent for it.
No. That's the way the kids do it these days. It's kind of like LL Cool J back in the day, when he would wear the one rolled up pant leg.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay. Just check.
Now, I'm going to come around the other side, okay? All right, perfect.
Not because there was an accident.
All right, can you step out for me? You got your seatbelt still on? Yeah. Good. Come on out. Yep. You can bring your phone. Please do.
Please hit that thumbs up button. Like, share, and subscribe. Really
You're not going to bring
helps
your
us out
phone
with the algorithm.
All right, go ahead and stand over here for me. Yep, over here. All right, over here. Okay. Are you okay? Okay, you're not acting like you're fine. Okay? I understand that you're very stressed out because you got into a car crash. Have you taken anything today?
No, sir.
No, you haven't taken anything, okay? Where were you on your way to?
I just left the gym.
Gym?
Okay.
Okay. What was your workout today?
I had UFIT.
You fit?
Yep.
Okay. What'd you do? Arms, legs, abs?
Arms,
Pickleball?
legs. I don't know what
Breast
pickleball is,
implants,
but-
anybody?
Okay, cool. So, listen.
Did the chest work out? Did the chest work
She's
out?
got to work the pecs. She's got to work the pectorals.
Got those implants done.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not even moving. The rest
Nope.
of her body moves, but they don't.
Nope.
Okay.
Bad job.
It could be because she's wearing a sport suppressing item.
No.
Okay.
I know boobs.
Okay.
These are fake boobs.
I think
No
all
one's,
men.
no one's contesting that. But so what?
I am just saying that the lack of jiggle could be because she's wearing a restricted item of clothing meant for sports.
Uh-huh.
Like an athletic supporter.
Exactly.
She
but
is
or above the waist and below the
Yeah.
chin.
Yeah.
if she is too old to have firm and uppies. Nope. Nope.
So Parson, are you interested? Is that what you're saying perfect for?
I think he is.
I think he is too.
We'll marry him off right now to this
Right
redheaded
now, this
monster.
minute, young man. Right now, this
now.
minute, young man.
Yeah, this lady needs a paper bag. Wait till you see her
he's saying
face.
he knows boobs, and they are real, and they are spectacular.
And
So,
spectacular.
So Parson,
Hi, my bun.
is that
Hi,
a
my
yes?
bun.
Is that a yes
Hi.
to marry this woman?
Hi, my bun.
Touche. Is that a yes on
Yes.
marriage between
Yes.
Parson
He's saying
and this
dearly
woman?
beloved.
Yeah, there it is. Dearly beloved. We are gathered here today on this wonderful day in May to present Parson with this lovely example of natural womanhood, despite she has protestations. Parson, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded spouse, to love, cherish, and above all fondle?
I do spectacularly.
What?
And lovely natural woman, do you take our unnatural Parson to be your lawfully wedded spouse, to love, hold, and let him fondle?
Yo, I do. Let's bench press the son of a bitch.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
By the power vested in me, by the state of confusion, WFYC and WFYT, and now pronounce you YouTube husband and wife. You may fondle away.
Yay!
Well,
This has
what
been
was
a
that, Touche?
spectacular wedding.
In stormy weather, he can use her for a flotation device.
in case of captation, yes. Grab a hold.
Looks like Parson's going to be hitting the lakes motorboating this week.
I wanted to get you out of the car, okay, because you're having a hard time following my instructions, and there was a couple of times there you put the car in drive with my CSA in front of you, okay? So I don't want her to get hurt, so I brought you out of the car, okay? So tell me, how did the crash happen?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, you were the one there, I wasn't. So how did the crash
I
happen?
don't know.
You know so much, mister. You
told
tell
me
me.
to pull over by putting your headlights on.
Before that.
Okay. So before
I was
left
thinking
the
of my
gym,
spectacular husband, Parson.
you put your headlights on and told me to step out of the vehicle. Okay? Which I did. I don't understand what I have done between pulling over and taking my seatbelt off.
Okay, so you don't have any memory of the crash whatsoever?
This is 2:45 in the afternoon.
No.
And she's
You don't remember.
That means nothing in Florida.
What did you do before you went to the gym today?
Oh, let's see.
I kid you
ate
not.
breakfast.
I had a neighbor.
Okay.
He would start
I made a
drinking
protein
around
shake.
in the morning, and by noon, he was just so hammered that he was letting his Apple Play on his iPod just shuffle through music, and it would be the weirdest music. It would go from old school Hank Williams to Madonna from the 80s to hardcore gangster rap to Def Leppard. Best neighbor ever.
Sounds like it. Parson says his bride's headlights are on. Headlights, folks. Headlights.
Headlights.
I'm willing to bet that Parson's willing to get under the hood every once in a while to make sure they're in proper working order.
Yep.
That's normally what I do. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make silly of what you're asking me. I understand it's your job. Okay?
I'm trying to make silly.
I don't know what else I
Skinny-ass
can
arms
do.
and the old hands and the old boobs, the big boobs don't work.
And I don't understand why there's this many
Works
options
just
here.
fine. Works just fine.
Sorry.
Okay, so you fit that at it used to be the mall, which
Nope,
now
Karen,
it's really
they ain't
not.
real.
Okay, that's why I go to the gym.
Do you not want to go to the hospital? We have no injuries.
No.
Okay. You taking anything today?
No, sir.
Drugs, alcohol,
No, sir.
prescription medications.
No, sir.
Okay. And where do you work out?
I work out Planet Fitness.
Okay. What city are we in right now?
When your pants are down and your thong is hanging out, you got an issue.
Where are we going with this?
So she wants to flash a bit of whale tail. That's how she caught Larson's eye.
So you were involved in a vehicle accident, you hit someone, and you've given some confusing answers, so they'll take it from there. All right? Your driver's license is in.
Get your driver's license for us, please.
Don't walk out on the street.
Then
That's oncoming traffic,
Hold on.
so
So-
that would be the direction you want to take.
Right this
so
way.
where would you like me to go? This way?
Yes. Hey, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Let's put this back. Okay. Let's put this back in there.
Okay. I'm not trying to make fun of what you're doing, but
Can you get your driver's license for
oh
me?
my god.
Do you know where that is?
God,
Okay, can you grab your driver's license for me?
Okay.
This gets
Oh
bad.
my gosh.
This gets really
We've
bad.
met before, not in this uniform. I used to serve you at Flanagan's all the time, you and your ex-husband. Listen.
Okay, what's my
Oh, hold on.
What's my
Come
what's
here.
your name?
It's the big bag, Pat.
Okay.
Pat, that was your ex-husband.
Nope, I'm getting a look. Nope.
Okay, but listen.
I don't know.
Listen to me, Barbara. Right now, you've got two choices, okay? Listen.
It's Illinois.
You're gonna go with FD.
Mrs. Tom, it's Illinois.
And we're going to find someone to come take your car, a friend of yours. We'll call a friend of yours. Listen to me, Barbara. We'll call a friend of yours to come take your car, okay?
The south side
That's
of
going to be your
Illinois.
best option.
The southeast
Because the
side
other
of
option that we
Illinois.
have is going to be way worse.
Yeah,
Okay?
Joliet
You have
represents.
someone that
Yeah.
can come take your car. You have a friend that can come pick up your
Blues
car,
Brothers forever.
Barbara, and you're going to go with FD. I'm telling you right now, that's going to be your best option.
You're making a bigger scene than it has to be. Stop. Okay, you see what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. I'm saying you refuse all assessment and vitals
Not what I
against
said.
our medical advice. And that's your right to refuse
Yes,
all
person,
assessment and
her
Then
name
why
is
are you
Barbara.
making a big scene? Why? All I remember is being pulled over, okay? I'm on my way home. All I remember is the flashing lights, so I pull over. I don't know what is going on.
I'll give you a moment to try and
I'm
recall.
trying to understand.
Okay.
What the heck is this many people pulled over for me? For what I did or
So
what I
what-
didn't do?
Okay, so what did you do? Is what I want to ask.
I'm trying to figure that out. Do you understand?
Okay.
I'm not saying you guys are wrong.
Okay.
You guys are
Sorry,
right.
person.
But do you understand what this feels like to me?
You are married to her
Okay,
till
so
at
let me
least
ask you
midnight
this. Do you
Eastern
remember
time.
being in a car accident?
Midnight.
No.
No. I remember tapping. I remember.
In which direction were you? Where were you coming from when you remember
I'm
tapping?
gonna be honest.
Okay.
Was I completely paying attention? No. Was I fucking with my radio? Yes.
Okay. Were you wearing your seatbelt?
Yes. I
Okay.
always wear my seatbelt.
Do you take any medications for your health?
Yes, I do.
What do you
I
take?
take Xanax to go
You-
to sleep at night.
you take
okay?
Xanax?
I take Xanax. I don't use it. I
Okay.
have not slept in 3 nights.
You haven't slept at all in 3
I
nights?
haven't slept in 3 nights. I finally got to sleep, and I decided to get up and try to work out. Okay? That's it. I don't understand.
Why is her face not
Did you
moving?
take any Xanax today?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. Let's see.
How can you say this is in Illinois?
8 or 9 o'clock this morning?
8 or 9
I'm
o'clock
from
this morning?
Illinois.
How many did you take?
Oh my God. I'm prescribed 2 milligrams a day or as needed.
Where's my
Okay,
brother
so how much
Elwood?
did you need today?
I took 2 milligrams,
You
which
took-
is 1 whole bar. I split it in half, or I split it in quarters.
Okay, so how many bars did you have?
I just told you 1. fine. But I cut them in half. I cut them in pieces.
Okay. So you cut them in half, and then you take the whole thing?
Not at once.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So the last time you took any was this morning at about 8 or 9 o'clock.
That was the first piece.
And then
okay?
when did you take the second piece?
I don't know, sir. I don't time it. You know, I haven't slept. I'm tired. The fact that you're asking me this is confusing me.
Okay.
Okay? God, I don't want to be treated like a criminal.
Oh, you're not being treated like a
I'm
criminal.
just going to keep acting tough until I figure out your ticket.
Cordial with you. Okay? I'm just wanting to get some clarification because some of your answers are very confusing.
Obviously, because I'm confused.
Can you step out of the car for me? All right. Barbara, can you go ahead and turn around for me? Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car. Thank you. All right. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. No.
Yeah, watch it. Now it gets like.
Barbara, do not make this deep. Barbara, you are under arrest. I need you to. For DUI, I need you to turn around right now. Barbara, I need you to turn around.
Stop
right now.
Barbara. Stop! I'll do DUI.
Nope. It is too late for that. Barbara.
What are you doing? I'm calling. Stop! Barbara, I'm going to stop! Ow! You're fucking stop! My arm! What the? Stop! 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 I didn't do anything! I'm going to stop! Stop! You're hurting my arm! Good! Stop! Barbara! Stop! You're not answering. I'm going to stop! You're hurting my arm! You're hurting my arm! Barbara, stop!
Arson, save your woman!
Stop!
Yeah, save your woman, damn it.
There you go. I was doing! Stop!
I know the song says stand by your man, but you need to stand by your woman.
You need to calm your woman down, is what you need to do.
You're hurting me!
You can always donate to get the
Sit down,
divorce
Barbara.
person.
Sit down.
Stop!
You're hurting
me! Stop! I was doing! You're not answering me! Stop!
Grab the other
Stop! Ow! No! You fuck!
Let's go.
No! You're right! Stop!
I get a whole fried chicken
You're right! Stop!
and some white toast.
You're... Ow! You're right! Dude! You're breaking my arm! You're no! You're right!
Sit inside.
Stop.
You're breaking my arm! Ow!
Inside.
You're breaking my... You're breaking my... Oh my God! I'm gonna sue you! Stop! Stop!
Barbara.
Stop!
Inside.
Stop!
He's gonna
Oh
sue.
my God!
She reminds me of somebody.
You see what you're doing?
Barbara.
Me too.
I'm gonna close this.
At least you have
Stop!
911.
You're hurting me! You're hurting somebody! Ow! Ow, my arm!
Hold on.
Ah! Oh my God!
Barbara, relax.
No!
Listen to me. Listen
Why
to
are you doing this? Why
Listen to me. Hey,
look what you did!
look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I did! Look what you did to me!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No, I just asked her to glove up.
Look what you did to me, Jim. Look what you did
You're
to me.
hurting me.
I haven't hurt you.
You haven't?
Nope.
So how do you know
I
that?
didn't do
How do you know
nothing.
you haven't hurt me?
You can't
Seriously?
prove it.
How do you know? My arms are numb. My arms are fucking numb.
All right. So
Look at
They're numb.
Look what you did
They're
to
numb.
me. Stop!
They're numb.
Please.
I need to walk.
As I move, thrash them around. They're
Oh my
numb.
God! Oh my God! Ah! Stop! Stop!
Stop.
Take that!
Stop.
Mom, he's touching me.
We can
Mom,
take you
he's
for a
touching
DUI,
me.
or we can add an
And
extra
she's
charge on you.
delicious. She just
Which is
urinated on
resisting
herself.
arrest.
It's lovely.
Are you listening to me? Okay. So I need you to turn
I
around.
am listening to you.
I'm gonna put this
Oh my
cuff on your
God.
other hand.
I cannot.
Do you understand
I
that?
cannot believe this is what's going on in America. What are you doing? Oh my God! Stop! Stop!
I can't believe when you drive intoxicated and it causes an accident, you get arrested. I can't believe that goes on in
Please
America.
stop! Stop!
Only in
I
America.
remember.
Please stop! Oh my God! Stop! Yes, stop! Ow!
I
can't
don't
do this.
remember.
Ma'am, stop! Stop it! Oh my God! Stop!
Well,
Stop!
the good news, Dr. Sparrow, is that my marriage license only allows marriages up until midnight. After that, they're null and void.
Yes,
You
and the subject of the marriages can pay $20 and it'll all go away.
Oh, go away immediately.
Wait a minute.
Immediately.
So you didn't get the
That's right.
attachment?
What?
You didn't get the attachment to make it last for a week?
No, I didn't.
I mean, come on, man. You should just fill out the paperwork.
I was lazy. What can I say?
NCR, you could always call for a conclave and elect a new pope.
I mean, we should at this point.
Yeah, it's on the way. May 7th, they start. Pope will be out.
But
No, I won't. That's not I'm not pope of that religion.
Uh-huh.
Are we saying we want Pope Phil the Third?
No, we don't. We definitely don't.
How about
Pope
Pope
Phil the
NCR
second,
the
the third.
first?
No.
No,
Are you
that
afraid
doesn't
I'm
have a
gonna-
ring to it.
How about Pope Dwayne?
Deranged Dwayne.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Deacon Dwayne.
Hey, he does good work. He
how
did
about
your green room. Come on, he did that sweet plumbing job, and he hooked up Gia with the ice cream fountain.
Wait, what green room? I don't have a green room.
That's right. That was you.
Oh yeah, it's a sweet green room.
Or is there something Pope Phil on the Pope Phil Mondays coming back on this Monday? Second Phil Mondays. Is there something that Pope Phil's been hiding from me?
Nope.
No, not at all.
A whole
Not
green
at all.
room, huh?
Not at all. Not hiding it at all.
With an ice cream fountain, huh?
With a chocolate waterfall. Yes. Wonderful.
Just sometimes.
Good
I'm
thing
going to
I
have
didn't
a.
mention
What does that mean?
What does that mean? That I'm going to tie you up?
That means you're gonna fucking.
Ow!
Ow! Please stop! Please.
Oh, we know she's into
stop.
bondage.
Oh my god! I can't. Please stop! I cannot do this.
Not going in? I did. I tried to.
Remember, your safe word is pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. Pumpernickel. Pumpernickel.
Oh, it's a half back seat so they can't pull her through.
Ooh, hobble.
Oh god!
Well, they don't make a burrito big enough for those. Handbags.
Ah! Oh my god!
It'd be a chimichanga.
I swear to God! Oh my God!
Sue Bear. That's Phil.
Go ahead.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, dear Lord. Yeah. Oh dear Lord.
Dear Lord, thank you for giving me my beloved person.
Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord.
Take this shit off of me!
Hold on.
Take it off!
Is she hurting
I swear
herself
to
or
God,
throwing
I will
herself?
do what you say! I will do!
I will do what you say.
Oh my God, dear Lord! Please! Yeah. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I can't do this.
I mean, Parson's a lucky man.
You already have.
Yeah.
Got that whole drink of
Another
water.
chance
Okay.
to make things go a little smoother, okay?
Please.
Tim,
So I want to check
Yeah.
you out
This is a big-
because
this is
you
a
look
big-
like you
boob, little Wayne situation.
I'm just wondering how the boobs can be so big, but the legs are so thin. How are the legs supporting the boobs?
Physics. Let's just leave it at that.
Because they are implants, Jim.
Yes. But
If
are
you
they
look at the
implants filled
The
with
hip-
helium?
But the hip to the chest ratio, they're not real.
Yeah, they made them too large. That's all. Yeah, made them too large.
There is such a thing?
You got a little bit of blood.
Yes.
Your wrist on your
Yes.
forehead.
I have never
want to make sure that you're okay. So fire
made
rescue
them too
will come and
large.
check you out.
Blasphemy.
Yep.
There you go.
Damn.
Yep.
I'm gonna follow you guys. If anything happens, just
They will do whatever you
We're right
want.
behind you.
Just bam.
You have one of those faces like I know you, but maybe not you. Maybe like your brother.
You're gonna
or
look
something.
like a clown, but whatever.
And walk that way. You guys slide that out real quick.
I'm just saying. Physics.
move that.
Push it there.
Caitlin.
Now go ahead and sit there.
There we go.
Keep your feet that way.
Barbara was charged with driving under the influence with damage to property and obstructing an officer without violence. Her cash bond was set at $2,000. On February 26, 2025, she entered a not guilty plea to both charges. At the first appearance, the court found probable cause, deemed the defendant indigent, assigned a public defender, and released them under supervised own recognizance with conditions including no alcohol or drugs and random
Indigent,
testing.
but she
Formal
has a
charges
gym
were filed on March
membership.
18th, and the defendant appeared in court on March 20th,
And
waiving
money
their
to
right
have
to a
the
speedy
mouth
trial.
as well.
However, the defendant failed to appear at the next scheduled hearing on April 7th, resulting in the case being continued to May 15th, 2025.
Okay, let's try our next possible wife a person. Possible.
So Parsons going for multiple wives?
Yes,
Different
he
state.
is.
Different state.
Oh, I've seen this video.
Yeah, we've seen this one. Darn it.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Okay. But we haven't seen this one, and we're going to cross over to a groom for person. A groom.
Well, it might be Gia, you know.
No, I've seen
Giovanni
this
is
one.
not
I don't
working
want
out
him.
so well.
I've seen it. I don't want him.
Oh, you say that all the time.
No, this
You're
is a
sounding like
smart-ass, young jerk. No, thank you.
She sounds like me right now.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
You're pulling an NCR.
No. Please sit straight at the front edge of your seat. Put your arms down to your sides.
I don't like the seat.
Oh, touche.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Touche, for gifting
Would you be more?
a membership. Let me get over there. Oh, good Lord. It's been a long day.
I still say we should apply the rules to Gia because she is starting to pull an NCR here.
The problem is this, NCR. You're a worker. She's an owner.
Remember,
Rules
chat.
apply differently.
Remember, chat. If you have a milestone chat and you say add a day, we will add a day. Cost nothing.
Yeah, Pope add a day because
I
there's
did.
one new membership. It went to Wahoo. Wahoo.
Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!
Sounds like Wahoo likes to go to Wawa.
Wahoo likes the Wawa.
Likes the Wawa.
Backrest.
Likes the sandwiches at the Wawa.
I don't like that Academy chair. It doesn't sit my knees right.
Listen, I'm being cool and I'm being nice.
I'm trying to be cool with you too, but
If
you don't
you
understand
don't-
how much I know my rights too.
Okay.
You really don't. I got dear places to be!
He seems charming.
Welcome back to the Don
Any of
Rasher
the-
Show.
Oh, yeah.
I always bring you
Definitely
fresh,
for
never before
Gia.
seen body cam
Definitely the one for
Today's body
Gia.
cam video, we will
If
travel
Gia
with
doesn't
one of my
want
favorite
him, would any of
FWC
the
officers,
ladies in
Officer
the
Thomas,
in the
who
side
observed
chat
a man
willing
release
to
himself off the side of his
step,
vessel after
step up
Douglas
and
Frank
marry
Dover.
this fine young man?
Yeah, so to be honest with you, listen, it's fine to pee on a boat. Don't do it at a ramp.
I know, that was me. That
was you?
That was me.
Brown?
I was about to say,
Okay, right when
I
I
was tucked up in there. I didn't mean to piss nobody
when you
off.
when you came in here.
Oh, I didn't come this way.
No, yeah,
I came from Valona.
that was you. Naughty Blue, yeah.
I pinky promise I came from Delano. I came from Delano just now. And then
That's what I'm saying. We were parked right up here. I saw you guys come in on plane.
Oh, he peed off the back of the boat.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I get that.
I'm saying as soon as I saw it, I looked away. But
we get it. We get it. We're on the marsh, and so we don't think there's people looking, but there always is. We know that.
Well, I definitely if I you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry about that. All right, you got your boat registration? It's your boat.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have pictures of the registration.
If you can't find it, don't worry about it.
I'd like to have it because I don't want to get a ticket.
I think Gia leaving early means she's ready to be married off.
Am I giving you a ticket or something?
In the bridal suite getting ready.
What do we do for the...
So Gia's in the bridal suite getting ready, guys.
Oh.
So I think you should both perform the ceremony.
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing if you are, Phil.
Sure.
I think you both need to perform this ceremony.
Dearly beloved.
So,
We are gathered here on this auspicious occasion
to marry off our lovely Gia
to this fine, upstanding Floridian.
Gia, do you promise to love, hold, and let this fine Floridian pet your corgi?
I do. Whatever.
NCR.
And does this fine Floridian take our beloved Gia to hold and honor and to provide snuggles and cuddles to Zoe?
Oh, I do. By the power invested in me by NCR.
And by the powers of YouTube, we now pronounce you both husband and
wife. You may kiss the bride. Yeah.
Here is $25 in casino tokens. You may validate your parking at the front. And remember,
and a bonus free trip to the buffet.
And let's not forget, here is some doggy treats for Zoe. Be a good step poppy.
Whatever will Giovanni do?
Good.
He will come back and fight for the honor of his beloved.
I didn't ask for that. I asked for your ID. No, you're good. I'm almost done.
Okay. Is there any way, anything there is I can help?
You think she's going to come back and get us?
Do you happen to have a voter ID card?
No.
Voter ID. I have my voter safety license. I do, but I don't have my card with me. No, I absolutely don't. But you can look that up.
NCR,
you can write me a $16 ticket on 2 or 36 or whatever it is.
Where are you getting these numbers from?
Yeah, but I've also got bad knees.
All right, you want to get out of here? You want to get out of here?
Yes, ma'am. I'd love to.
All right. Did we have a bad experience before? I'm just trying to figure out
no,
why.
You've told me out a lot of times, but I don't
so
really...
why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to get out of here. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not yelling at you.
If I put the boat on the trail,
yeah, you're going to put it. So let me let you get out of here. Okay, listen.
Stuff to do. I have fish to catch now.
Let me know. I'll explain this when you want to stop talking. So I give you some warnings, okay? You had a few things wrong. Initially, what caught my eye was you coming in here on plane. If you're from here,
we have to now. The cut right there is not.
That's not true. We just came in here on a 33-foot.
You're crazy on
10 minutes before you.
Okay, let's let the tide go at the negative lows like they have been with the moon, and try to do it.
I thought you want to get out of here.
I want to.
Okay,
but
so
I'm not gonna argue.
I'm trying to explain this.
And I know you very well from Comcast.
Yeah.
I know you very well. Nice to see you.
All right, so I gave you the warnings for that, okay?
And I appreciate the warnings.
Your registration expired by 9 months, okay?
Okay.
Not admitting guilt, saying you'll take care of the takeaway.
I just know you guys so much. I talk to you guys about rides on fishing docks and stuff. I see you guys like every sheep's head season all year long. I really do.
I think he's a disciple of the armed fisherman.
I see you guys from people.
Oh, good Lord.
It can't be in a navigable under
I mean,
their dock,
look at how he's
navigable
talking.
Boatway, yes, you can be under there as long as you're anchored outside of it. You're not tied off their docks, you can be under there. And you guys have stuck up for me very greatly, and I really appreciate that. I really don't try to be, I just get really pissed off. And I know that he fucked up and he took a piss out there, but that's part of a
It's
male
part.
being on there.
It's part of
I
it.
get
Just don't do it
hide
where
it
they
better. Hide it better.
don't
get
do it
that.
at a boat ramp. Where
Could've
I
done
mean,
it. No wakes on at 312.
if I saw it, who else was gonna?
I get it.
You know
I
what
get
I'm
it. We could have done it at the boat ramp or at the.
Or even
no
just
wakes
face
on
the
at
other
312.
way, away from the people.
On the back side of the prop, yeah, on the back side of the motor and everything on the ladder rack where it already was to the west, to the east side, and get it done. Sorry for all of it. I really am. But I'm ready for all those little things that you got to hand to me. I just want to let you know I'm not trying to give you attitude.
Okay.
I just
How long have you been on the boat for?
What do you mean?
I noticed you came in from Doug Crane.
We've been
where
on
you
the
put
boat.
it.
We got some bait earlier. We dropped David off to pick up his son so we can go fishing.
Okay, so
We fished
2
at
hours.
I'd say 2 or 3.
2 or 3 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No,
anything? Any prescription drugs or anything like
No,
that?
ma'am.
No, none whatsoever. You take any prescription drugs?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Not at all.
No, ma'am.
Not anything medication, anything prescribed by your.
Nothing.
Is this just the way you are?
Is this just the way you are? Were
You're
you born an asshole?
You're just a jackass? That's
I'm
just how you are?
I'm just fine. I'm trying to go fishing in East Creek. I want to go to East Creek. I have the bar painted out in my head to where I want to go.
Okay.
I wasted 2 hours now. Not 2 hours, but I wasted 30 minutes with this stuff, and I'm not wasting it. I get it. You guys do your part, and I respect that, and I love that you guys do that. There's that illegal red drum right there.
Listen, the reason I asked.
Illegal black drum right there.
The reason I asked is because you're kind of like jittery, man. Your zipper's down. You can't stand still.
I'm freaking out about all this stuff, and I'm not really doing anything wrong. I'm trying to go fishing.
Okay, you're going from let's just talking like randomly to really aggravated with me, and then back down to let's randomly be talking and be cool. That's not
me venting to you because I know I know all of the stuff that goes on. I've talked to you guys about multiple things. I've just letting you know, like you asked me earlier, do we know each other? Yes, ma'am, we do. Okay. You stuck up for me. You stuck up for me so greatly at Anchorage Dock, by Bridge Alliance, that marina over there.
Okay,
you stuck for me great for being anchored. I'm anchored outside of the marina. The boat pushes up into the docks with the incoming tide. That's fine. I might be right there around their pilings, but at the same time, I'm anchored. They can't really do anything about that. I'm anchored in a navigable waterway. I'm not fucking with their marina function. And you yourself have literally told people in Anchorage, look, I literally have videos of you telling the people in Anchorage that they can't really mess with us if we're not tied up their docks and we're anchored the right way and we're not messing with the function of their marina.
But do you understand where I'm coming from? Where I ask you if you've had anything to drink, if you've had any prescription drugs, because you're here to here to here to here, and I'm trying to.
This is the kind of stuff that makes me really mad because I'm out here like every day.
Okay, but you put me in a weird spot.
I'm really angry.
You know, I'm on the.
I'm really angry and trying to be really respectful, and I'm kind of holding myself back without like being a dickhead. And I don't want to be a dickhead.
And sometimes that's the way people are, but you gotta, from my perspective, you gotta see where I'm coming from, to where I can't gear you right now. I can't. So I'd like to put you through some field sobriety tests and make sure that you're okay to go.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, because
Whatever you want to do.
All right. Yep. No, come back. Walk with me. That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all.
Field sobriety test is something like a BUI. I won't do any standing exercises though.
We're not standing. We're gonna walk back to the truck.
I'm gonna hang out with them for a minute.
To the truck. You good? Say again. Hold on, sir.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. No.
Hold on. Listen. I've been cool with you this whole time.
I'm so
okay?
To be so
listen.
Cool with you too. I don't get what you don't understand about this. This is insane.
And he walked off. I'm being cool with
Go
you.
and sit here so we're not looking at the sun, okay?
Ground after a navigable boat is not the right.
Well, what I'm doing is I don't want you staring right at that sun.
I don't have to stare at the sun, and my feet are playing on the ground. I get balance onto that. It throws off my equilibrium being on the boat.
So you would rather do this here?
What do you mean?
There's
no walking exercise.
There's no walking. So
I understand
the very first thing I ask you is that you're...
I'm really not trying to argue with you guys.
I'm not, but I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? This might be the way you are, but you got me to a point where I need to make...
I argue with you and told you my rights and tell you how well I know you two guys?
Listen.
What is the deal with this?
So
sure, I'll do
okay.
it. Yes,
All right. It has nothing to do with equilibrium. You're seated for this whole entire time, okay?
Covert off.
Have you ever done this?
I don't know what you're going to put in front of me, but sure.
Have you ever had a DUI or anything? Like
I have never.
It seems like you know a little bit about this before.
It's because I exercise my rights. I know.
You absolutely have a right.
To be honest with you, I'm not doing any of these exercises.
So what are we doing
do
here?
Any of them.
So what are we doing here?
You could take me to jail for a BUI if you would like.
So.
And get false accusations for it, but other than this exercise.
Let me explain this to you, okay? Let me read this to you.
A person that's on a fucking registered, yes, a 9-month out registered boat. I know you call Kurt, you call Sean, you call whoever you want to. I know you guys so well. I literally know him from the conch house so well. I know you so well. How you can't recognize my face from just
I know you so well from my green.
Well, we see, I'm not even kidding, probably 1,000 employees, okay? So,
I've been looking in on you, Pope.
Yeah.
All I have is to base what I observe on what we've seen, okay? The whole point of doing these exercises is for you to show me that you're good. You're not impaired and you're good, okay? But you have to understand my point where you go from being cool to not being cool to back down being cool.
You had me pissed off with giving me some
I understand.
I get that.
So that's the whole point of these exercises.
So if you understand that, then why are you doing all this extra?
Hear me. I'm trying to explain this to you. Okay?
Just do whatever you gotta do.
I'm trying to explain
the rights and do the BUI, do the this,
right.
that,
and if you're not impaired, I will send you on your way, and we're good to go. Okay? If you're not impaired, you're good to go. All right?
You're gonna call it regardless.
I'm not gonna call it regardless.
You will call it regardless.
So listen.
It's already a fact. You're gonna do it anyway. So just do it. Let's get it over with.
I'm not doing this just for some checkoffs. Okay? This is gonna determine if you're impaired or not.
I literally told you where I'm gonna go in East Creek, and knowing that I'm going there, knowing all the navigable waterways to get that far into East Creek, trying to rush to get there before the tide gets high enough, so I can run a 22-foot boat back in there like a flats boat.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. I don't know what you don't get about it.
I didn't say you are, sir. Let's
go ahead and do whatever you want to do. If you feel like you want to do it. I give you way more knowledge than anybody else would do. Just know that. I gave you way more knowledge than anybody else would fucking do.
Alright, sir.
Way more knowledge. Way more knowledge.
At the front edge of your seat. Put your arms down to your sides.
I don't like this seat.
Place your feet.
I don't like this seat. It's not comfortable to me.
Would you be more comfortable up here?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you be more comfortable on a 5-gallon
With
bucket?
a backrest. I've been on the boat all day, and navigable waters being crazy out there, rocking back and forth.
Tell you what.
Navigable waters.
I got you.
You keep saying navigable waters way too much.
Listen. I'm being cool and I'm being nice.
I'm trying to be cool with you too, but you don't understand how much I know my rights do.
Okay.
You really don't.
If you don't want to do these, you don't want to do these.
I don't want to. I already told you I'll go get my phone and call my mom, and we'll have shit.
I'll call my mom.
You gotta stop interrupting me.
No, I'm not.
You're
interrupting me. You're interrupting me with all this shit, trying to go fishing. I'm not drunk. I don't know what you don't get about it.
Drunk and impaired are two very different things.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Oh my God.
So if you don't want to do these, that is your right.
You've seen me in way worse shape than this. I don't know why you're trying to be a everybody. You've seen me in worse shape. You have. So is he.
Worse shape? What do you mean?
You've seen me in way worse shape. You've seen me drunk. I'm nowhere near drunk. You've seen me drunk and let me go multiple times. You've seen me drunk underneath Anchorage Dock, and I have a video of you telling Anchorage Dock police with me with a whole bunch of beers on the floor of my boat. Empty
what is
cans.
Anchorage Dock? What's
Anchorage Hotel, Bridge Alliance. North
Marker
side.
8?
North side, first dock. East side, northeast side, first dock.
I have a video.
I have a video of you absolutely telling the hotel guests that they cannot fuck with function. They cannot do anything with you unless you're anchored up and not. If you're anchored and not messing with function of a marina, they cannot do nothing to you. I literally have a video of you with fucking 10 to 15 beer cans all right here. You've seen me in my natural born shape of drunk, and you've stuck up for me. So I'm really trying to just figure out where we're getting to.
I'm trying
If this is about a ticket, then cool. Let's get this stuff
I'm
over
trying to explain this to you, but every time I start, you just immediately interrupt me.
with. You're gonna give me a BUI if I don't stick up for myself.
I can't get anything
You're
out.
hurt. You're thirsty
So
to get you. You're thirsty
I
to get
am
yourself
not
a BUI.
thirsty to get me a PUI. I'm thirsty to keep this whole waterway safe. And if you're impaired, then you're impaired, and if you're not, this is what these.
Is this waterway safe, my man? Let's be real here.
You're dealing with her.
Come on, man.
Listen,
Come on, man. Let's be real here.
So
I'm
are
a
we
fucking
gonna?
endless summer charter captain. I've been out there a million fucking times.
Are we gonna do this or we're not?
We can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna exercise my sitting exercise rights, and I'm gonna sit comfortably. I'm not gonna sit on any of these pieces of shit
I
on a
will
fucking chair.
I will tell you that's a $50 chair. I don't think it gets more comfortable than that. So if you want to sit
It's
in
not
there,
to my knee level. It's too low.
so what could I do to? I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm trying to help you with it too. I'd like to just shake hands and call it a day and go.
We're not going to shake hands. We're either going to do these tasks or we're going to take it a different direction.
Take it to court if you want to.
I'm trying to give you the
benefit. Can I get
benefit.
my phone then so I can call my people?
After we're done with this.
No, then we'll do this. Then I will. Yes, ma'am.
Jesus
Call
Christ,
my
he
people.
doesn't shut up.
So you're telling me.
I'm gonna call my people, Jim. I'm gonna call my people.
I'm done talking to you.
Turn around. Listen.
I'm done talking to you. Turn around. I'm done talking.
Did I tell you to turn around and put your hands behind your back?
I'm done with it. I'm done with the exercises.
So you're gonna make me base. Listen, you're gonna make me base my observations on your up and. That's it.
You're trying to do this.
You're gonna make me base it
it's
on
just
that.
I know you guys so well. Look, you guys are my friends, and you guys are making me the enemy. I'm looking at you guys like the enemy now. It makes me mad.
You're my friend, Jim.
That's what
And you're doing this to me.
Listen,
You guys are crazy for this.
we can start them, and if you want to stop them at any time, we can stop them. But I haven't even got
3 other people over there staring at me, waiting to go fishing that are perfectly
right. And this takes
the same way
this back and forth. We would have already been done with this. But I haven't even.
trust you. That's the thing.
I haven't
That's
even.
The thing is that I told you how good of friends we
You're
were.
my
and
best
that you
friend,
didn't
but I don't
me
trust
Sir,
you,
I don't
Phil.
even know your name.
Yeah.
We say we're friends. Okay.
I don't even know your name.
Last question: are you going to do this? Are you not going to do this? Am I going to have to base if you don't do any of these tasks?
I already told you. I'm not doing none of them.
Okay.
I'm sticking up for myself. I'll get out in the long run. I ain't doing that.
So listen. If I put you in handcuffs, I'm going to ask you for a urine sample and a breathalyzer. Will you do either one of those?
I ain't doing either of them. Got a judge for it.
All right.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, man.
I mean, a lot of times we do these tasks and you're not impaired, but you won't even give me that option. So turn around, put your hands behind your back, leave me on arrest for DUI.
I'm just not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'll go to jail instead.
Oh, I'm just fine. As soon as Mama pulls up, I'm just
Reminds
fine.
me of
She audits all of y'all.
Dana Carvey when he would play the first Bush. Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
So we know Jill will get plenty of fish for dinner because he's a fisherman.
That's right.
They don't like fish.
What is that gonna do when I got handcuffs on my back? I'm gonna be able to grip something.
It's actually policy.
Hey man. Hey, I'm getting a lawsuit check, baby. Okay.
What's it going to
Am I
do
gonna find
while
any
it's trying
alcohol on
to?
this boat or anything of that nature?
Oh, you should.
Probably a couple beers that I was drinking, honestly.
Okay.
That's why I told him that.
Is that just the way he is? I mean, he.
No, like I was telling him, he's just that one friend that just sees out there. You know what I mean?
He's that one friend that's a jackass, but he's got a boat,
Not
so.
in that degree.
Yeah. But usually we're there to help him out, so he's
Yeah.
not.
Are y'all going to be here?
We'll definitely throw the anchor out. Tie it to
He's
something
the
so it doesn't
friend
float
who
away.
acts so bad that everybody else
has he been
gets
drinking,
to do
like-
you got beer on a boat.
He's a hot. You know how people are.
And that's why I'm trying to. I gave him so much opportunity to
Honestly,
spread his
I'm not
hat.
gonna lie, that's why I didn't try to come over here and stick up for him, because y'all seemed like y'all were being pretty cordial, and
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck his problem is.
I am now requesting that you submit to a lawful test your urine.
Nope.
Will you take the test?
Nope. I honestly have seen him drink a lot more, and that's why, like I said, I didn't back him up, because y'all were being pretty cordial. So I don't understand what the fuck
No, 1 million yous won't get me to raise my voice, so he can say it as many times as he wants.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't care.
No, I feel that even half a million.
Yep. All right.
I got places to be. Let's speed this shit up.
Places to be.
Hey! goddamn places to be! Yeah! Hey, mother...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if she's gonna take me, have her take me. I'm done with this.
She taking it?
The taking so long? What's she doing right now? Taking it?
No, she'll be right back, man.
You're messing up. He knows that you're messing up. He's just not gonna speak up to you. He knows you're messing up.
Okay. Are your handcuffs in the back or the front right now?
They're in my front.
How'd you get them back there?
I can get him back there if you want me to, but it's uncomfortable as hell. You have no hostility to me. I'm gonna let you do whatever you want to do because I know that at the end of the day, and a month from now, when I got you in court, you're gonna be the one not liking it at all. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, love bug.
You can leave it up front.
It is what it is,
He's
love
like
bug.
Lane Myers.
That is cute, love bug. I
He
like
doesn't
that.
stop.
I would appreciate it if you call me that the rest of the day.
I will.
As we heard before, the man was charged with boating under the influence that day and refusal to submit a breath sample. At the time I'm making this video, I have no idea of its outcome, but all I can say is even without him taking the SFSTs or providing a breath sample, the man gave plenty of evidence to hurt him in court. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, finding it of course educational and informal. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you aren't already subscribed, I'd love to have you.
I know who he reminds me of. He's a mixture of both Blaine and the Armed Fisherman.
Yeah.
Think about it. He's obnoxious, keeps going like Lane. He keeps quoting that he knows his rights like the Armed Fisherman. It's like they had an unholy union and formed a creature that is that man.
Dear God. Well, on that note, folks, we're out of here for another night. Remember, we are off tomorrow, but back with you at 8:55 a.m. Monday morning for the Karen Reed trial. Then Pope will be back at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock where it counts, 6 a.m. in Mountain Time, and 5 a.m. in the West Coast. And that's 10:55 a.m. Griffey time on Tuesday. So, wait, I got myself mixed up, but still, Griffey time will be with you on Monday, which is his Tuesday. So be back with Pope for Suck It Phil Monday.
Yes. Suck it hard.
That's right. For the cast and the crew, good night, everybody.